We have a story you'll only see on KELOLAND News for you this morning. It's a love story that is sure to warm your heart.
Yes, I love this. Anthony and Rose Gacke have been married for an almost unbelievable 70 years. It definitely has been a journey, though, of ups and downs.
As you might expect, they've celebrated milestones, battled illnesses, and experienced loss. But what you might not expect is that their commitment and love grows stronger every day. KELOLAND's Brittany Larson introduces us to this special couple with a special connection to her. Good morning, Britt.
That's right. Good morning, Matt and Casey. Good morning, everyone. Through 70 years of marriage, 5 children, 11 grandchildren, and 13 great-grandchildren, Anthony and Rose Gacke have made countless memories together. And this story is close to my heart as I'm one of those grandchildren. I sat down with them to hear their advice on how they keep their relationship strong after all these years.
When we met for the first time, I was 6 and he must have been 11 or something. And he came down with his grandma to see me.
For many years, birthdays, holidays, and anniversaries were all celebrated in this house on 12th Street in Rock Valley, Iowa.
And we were happy. Are you listening?
Rose is 93, and today is Anthony's 97th birthday. For more than a year now, they have called Whispering Heights their new home.
They are a joy to be with.
Staff here say there's something truly special about their relationship.
They are here together and they encourage one another throughout the day and they share their love throughout the day, and we see that it's a blessing for all of us to watch.
Every morning, no matter what I got on, he always said, I look so pretty. I don't know if he's telling the truth or what.
I'm telling the truth.
You're telling the truth.
The two exchanged vows on April 10th, 1945.
It was a beautiful ceremony, nice dinner, and a nice dance.
Rose bought her dress for $35 at JCPenney's, marking the beginning of a lifetime of love and happiness.
We worked together. It was just like we were 2 peas in a pod. We did everything together.
We took 12 bus trips together all over the United States.
Their positive outlook got them through the hard times.
We had our ups and downs, but we never went to bed mad. And we always had a goodnight kiss, even to this day. It's a goodnight kiss.
At Whispering Heights, you won't find many guests sharing a room, but Anthony and Rose wouldn't be separated.
When you're together that long, it's just like you're glued together. You can't be apart.
They are together every day and are reminded by the names of their grandchildren and great-grandchildren on their wall of their living legacy. But even after 70 years, there's still one thing these two don't agree on, whether or not Anthony actually asked Rose to marry him.
He just said, may I hold his hand forever.
That's just as good as asking you to marry me.
Well, you asked my dad, but you didn't ask me. You just said, can I hold his hand forever? Oh, I tell you, when the good Lord takes one of us, the other one will follow soon.
Until then, they will face the days ahead, just as they have every day for the last 7 decades. Always together, always holding hands.
Well, as you can imagine, they have received hundreds of anniversary wishes and cards throughout the area. And again, the celebration continues as Anthony, my grandpa, is celebrating his 97th birthday
what a great
today.
story.
No kidding. Congratulations to them. And one thing from the story I could tell is where Brittany gets her spunk from.
Yeah,
Her grandma has a lot of spunk.
She is
Wow.
definitely. It was a blessing to be able to cover this story. I really enjoyed it, and it's a keepsake.
Yeah,
It
thanks
is,
a lot
for
for
sure.
that. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and if meanwhile too, if you want to show your tips for a healthy, strong marriage, head over to our Facebook page this morning.
Yeah, and you can like the post to wish them a happy anniversary. We'll be right back.
A Rock Valley, Iowa couple recently celebrated their, get this, 70th anniversary.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. KELOLAND's Brittany Larson shares their secrets on how they kept their relationship going strong after all these years.
Pretty impressive, huh?
Yeah.
Very cool. Good morning, Matt and Casey. Good morning, everyone. A lot of memories have been created during that time. Anthony and Rose Gacke were married on April 10th, 1945, which was a Tuesday. And in those days, it was actually common to get married during the week. Now they have 5 kids, 11 grandkids, and 13 great-grandkids. They admit they experienced some ups and downs, but through the years, they've made it work.
Don't get mad at the same time. let the husband speak first, and then you have the last word.
That's right.
Good advice.
Exactly.
He was smiling. at
That's
that
right.
one.
Some helpful advice from Rose, and she purchased her dress, get this, Casey, for $35.
That's always interesting. I always think that part because I asked my grandma where she got her wedding dress, and she said, I'm not sure, but my mom even got her wedding dress from J.C. Penney. So
Except that's where she purchased hers. I
JCPenney.
can't
And
believe
And
it.
married on a Tuesday.
I know.
That's super interesting.
Yeah, I loved it. Because normally it's either a Friday or a Saturday, but
Right.
yeah, I guess it was just different back then.
it's pretty impressive that she still has that wedding dress too.
I know, both the suit and the wedding dress. So you'll hear from them coming up later on the show about some more tips and also the staff at Whispering Heights.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Brittany.
You're welcome.
And now let's get the latest on our weather forecast with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Good morning, Brian.
He'll have the first and the last word on this one.
That's right. Love that story. Looking forward to that.
Plus, a Kettleland couple shares a love story spanning 7 decades.
Hey, good morning, Dan. I'm working on a fun story that is a great love story that you're not going to want to miss. Hear their secrets to success on 70 years of marriage. That's coming up on Kettleland this morning. But for now, let's get a check of your forecast with meteorologist Brian Karstens.
A major milestone. Kettleland's Brittany Larson introduces us to these lovebirds who have been together for 70 years. Good morning, Britt.
That's right. Good morning, Matt. Anthony and Rose Gacke have created a lifetime of memories together. The couple recently celebrated with family and friends who came near and far to wish them well, including Minneapolis, Oklahoma, and even Florida. The two of them exchanged vows on April 10th, 1945, and Rose still remembers the day Anthony saw her in her wedding dress.
I was all dressed up, and I came out of the bedroom, and he was standing in the dining room. And when I came out, he went, "Oh."
Through their love of the Lord, that their relationship has been cemented and has grown stronger, and that through good or bad times, you know you stick together, and that is what they have done.
They have received several cards in the mail to wish them a happy anniversary. And coming up in the next half hour, hear of some of their secrets on how they kept the relationship going after all those years.
Thank you, Brittany. And if you'd like to wish them happy anniversary too, you can go to our Facebook page this morning.
Yeah, we made a little post on there. 70 years, Brian. Can you believe it?
That
Imagine
is
all the things that changed.
So nice. Yeah. Well, exactly. All the changes, but
She bought her wedding dress for $35 from J.C. Penney.
And they were married on a Tuesday.
on a Tuesday. Yeah, you were talking about that earlier. How that day of the week is not exactly the
A wedding day.
Yeah, very unusual now because everybody's. Yeah, it's a Friday night or a Saturday usually.
And a lot of times people spend the whole day celebrating their wedding versus just a few hours.
Yeah.
Such a
Well,
cool
I'm
story.
interested in seeing what they have to say about longevity and how they have done things over the years, and we're going to hear all about that coming up later on. in
That
the
we
hour.
are. Super cute.